I looked up how to play, and I was like, oh, that's actually really simple.
And the thing is, like,
That's why I have a bidet, and that's a great way to start the episode.
it is a great way to start the episode.
All right, we started. We started now. Can you see? Can you guys see anything? We got Rusted Beetle and Hoser 40K in the chat.
God, like you just started streaming.
Well, they were here before us.
Oh, okay.
Because well, that's the thing with YouTube is I can schedule it.
Ah.
So it creates the video, and then so they can start and be in the chat room.
Robo Rally.
Can see and hear you guys now. Good.
All right. There we go. People want to know. We're playing Robo Rally, guys. What are you guys doing? We're playing Robo Rally. You guys talking about
We're doing the milk run, apparently.
Doing the milk run?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what it's called.
Like from Twisted Metal? Or Milkman?
I guess. I wouldn't know.
Apparently, that's streaming on Peacock, which I had no idea.
All right, so we need, let's see, In and Out and Docking Bay B. I think that's this one. Yeah, that's this one.
Okay.
And this is the Docking Bay.
Okay.
That side.
Docking Bay B.
Yep.
Gotcha. In and out. Yep, there it is right there.
So. I just not up on the microphone. Because I'm still setting stuff up. So, Philip, you can be Twonky, you could be Spinbot, you can be Hammerbot, or you can be Hulk X90, Zoombot, or Smashbot.
I don't know. Like, it's a tie between
The boards,
Hulk, Smash, and Hammer.
so the boards are like standard cardboard thick. The player mats are just like cardstock, though.
Yeah.
There's a picture of them on the back.
Definitely go with a broken token upgrade for that.
So which one are you, Hammerbot?
I don't know. I'm like, what?
Maybe you need to flip them over so you can see them.
Yeah, like Hulk has a.
Has a cannon.
Yeah.
I feel like you're going to be the tank with the gun on the front.
I feel like I'm gonna be a tank with the gun on top.
Look,
too,
it's
man.
pre-painted too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
No, tank.
I don't
Tank
think
it.
it's going to show up on the camera.
Tank it, tank.
I don't know if it's on. Yeah, it's not on autofocus. That's why.
Bogus.
Not going to do it. No, there's no Trundlebot, and this is not the new Transformers one because that just got announced. But I will probably get that one when it comes. All right, who am I going to be? I feel like I need to be Spinbot.
It's hollow.
Yeah. What do you think? Think I need to be Spinbot?
Ooh, there we go.
Or
Spinny boy?
Or do I want to be Hammerbot? Or Zoombot? I think I'm going to be Spinny Boy.
Zoombot looks like the dude.
Need to replace the bots with Battletech minis, they said.
Yeah, Zoombot looks like the dude from Twisted Metal that stood in between the two wheels.
Okay, this is like the cheat thing. Here, help me
Yes,
unwrap
okay.
stuff. You've not played this game before, right?
I have not played.
And
any
I have not.
version
I have
of
not
Robo
played this game
Rally.
before. I was reading the rules earlier, and I was like, "Wow, this is actually really simple." So
Do
that
they have different
is-
backs?
Oh, I
Nope.
have the board upside down. That's
These are all
why.
the same category.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, and I read the current rules. I don't know if they've changed much. I know there was at one point they were talking like tweaks, maybe, but all right. I'm not going to worry about putting the marker on it, but that's going to be the end. I don't think we need anything else. Although I think you might need. There's a spin bot. What's your bot called again? Hulk.
Hulk X90.
X90. Might need that. I think that's for when you die. Rustabile says the object is to destroy all the other players and ignore the race.
Yes.
Here, do that for me too.
Oh, me too. Okay, gotcha.
Oh, priority player. Yeah, I guess we do kind of need that.
We need what? Priority? Oh.
Yeah, because there's like this is a programming game, so like you're trying to who's the start.
Are they supposed to be shuffled?
I don't shuffle them yet.
Okay. No. I'm just.
Okay. All right. So let me go in order now. Set up. I did that one. We got the. Okay. We got the matching figure, the player mat, and there's a programming deck for that robot.
There is a programming deck for that robot specifically?
Yes.
Okay. Let me filter through some of these. I got it.
Yep.
Okay.
These are all the upgrades.
Yep. There we go. You are blue.
Yeah.
Da-ba-dee-da-ba-da. Good thing I didn't shuffle. That would have been a giant pain.
Oh, we're not going to need the. But okay, this is the chat port tracking thing.
You're
so you
blue?
put that on start. So I can tell you the basic gist of the game is we're going to shuffle up these cards. You're going to deal out 9 to yourself, and of those 9, you're going to put 5 in order on your board, and then we will then execute. We'll do like we'll do action 1. You go, I go. Action 2, you go, I go. Back and forth until we complete the board. In which case, we discard everything and start all over. That's the basics. It gets into more when you start talking about the what do they call the thing?
Lanes.
The conveyor belts.
Yeah,
Thank you. That's the thing. Conveyor belts, and also you got upgrade cards and damage. Oh, excuse me. That's not the checkpoint. That's supposed to be what the bot goes on. Okay. Conveyor belts. Yeah, Russell Beal's got me. All right. So now my deck is shuffled. This is... Yeah. Okay. And these are all the upgrades. All right. Once you're done shuffling that, shuffle that, please.
What's that one?
Huh? That one is damage.
Okay.
They look the same because they get mixed into our deck.
Ah.
You know how you ever played a game where like you get trash cards that fill up your deck?
Nope.
So that's right. You don't play like a whole lot of deck builders. Yeah, I wonder if I need to turn down I wonder if there's a delay thing because sometimes it feels like it's a lot more than it should be.
Oh.
But then again, I am streaming this off my hotspotted phone, so I figured I would just like get that out of the way.
There you go.
All right, so I shuffled the upgrade cards, placed the deck face down next to the damage deck, deal 3 upgrade cards to each player. All right, you're going to get 3 cards. They go face down next to your board.
Okay.
And then you'll have to buy them and install them. Okay. So then you're going to get a cube. This is going to go on the 3 on your board. I think that went there.
Yeah, it's supposed to go over there. There you
Oh, right. So the youngest player places their bot first and goes first. That's me.
Child.
Yes, we're playing at our local game store.
All right, gotcha. So damage. We're just gonna damage.
Put
deck
it like here, I
over
guess,
here.
maybe.
There we go. All right, boom. I don't know what's going on there. All right, upgrades.
Yeah.
Place them next to our board.
Yes.
Face up.
On
face
the
down?
face down. You can look at them,
Okay.
but then put them face down.
Gotcha.
So these are like your available upgrades to purchase later in the game. Register is each individual action is a register. Okay.
Oh, that's interesting.
Okay. Object of the game is to get to the checkpoint first. Normally, you'd have bigger boards and there would be multiple checkpoints. This one is just go. So I talked about, so you start the round with the upgrade phase. You can draw a new art. You can spend 1 energy to draw a new upgrade card. You may only draw 1 new upgrade during each upgrade phase. You may install an upgrade. So these are our uninstalled upgrades.
Gotcha.
But you can pay an energy to draw a new one from the deck here.
Roger.
You start with 3 energy.
Start with 3.
To install an upgrade, you have to actually pay the
cost in the
cost
corner?
in the top. Yep.
Gotcha.
Cards with the red back are temporary, so they're a red border are temporary, so they're like 1 round.
Oh, gotcha.
And then yellows are
so-
permanent. Yep.
And it very handily says it on the card
Yeah.
for our.
Your robot can have a maximum of 3 permanent upgrades and 3 temporary upgrades at a time. If you have 3 of one type, you have to discard to make room for a new one. So like I said, programming, you're going to draw 9 from your deck. So you have 9 in your hand. Then the 9, you have different. So here's like what. Well, actually, let me go see. Let me show all of them versus. Okay, so this is your card index. You got move 1, move 2, move 3, rotate left and right, U-turn. So whoop. This is your K turn.
K turn. Yeah.
Move backwards, power up, which allows you to move your energy up 1.
All right.
And then again, which just repeats the last
The
thing
previous
you did.
action.
Yep.
Gotcha.
So there's the
When you
base.
play a backup card, you have to make the noise. House rule.
That's like whenever we play Arkham and it gets to the Doom phase, I'm always like Doom. Like I can't help it. That's just what I do.
You have to.
And then at the end of, you keep going. So whoever's the priority player, they do their action first. At the end of the round, it'll rotate to somebody else. Then you place all your face up. Anything face up you have is going to get discarded. Discard all your face up programming cards. Leave all face down cards in your registers, if any, and then start over at the upgrade. But we've got all these cool fancy things on here. So you've got the green and blue conveyor belts. So there's an order to which they go because this is a programming game.
Yeah.
And we've got a list here. So the first thing, so after we move in a register, the board activates.
Okay.
So the way the board works is if you're on a blue conveyor belt, you move 1 space. If you're still on a blue conveyor belt, you move an additional space. All right. So then what's next is the green. The green just moves you 1. But the reason why there's like an order, so like if for whatever, I'm not saying that this happens, but for whatever reason, the blue spits you onto the green, or a green spits you onto the blue, you wouldn't activate because green activates after blue.
Gotcha.
Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
Okay. Then you got these push panels, which I don't think are on this one, so we'll ignore that one. They like basically like spring you. Gears I don't see on this one either.
Nope.
Then there's lasers, which I don't see on here either. So this is really simple. At this point, the robot weapons, each robot has a built-in main laser that fires in the direction the robot is facing. Its range has no limit. It goes until it hits something solid, a wall, or a robot. And then at the end of register activation, you have the batteries. So if your robot ends a register on a battery, you gain an energy up to a max of 10. So fairly straightforward. The way damage works is you've got the damage deck. So the more damage you take, the more cards are going to go in there. So you might get a hand of like all damage cards. That's what I mean by like filler.
Okay.
So like, it's going to make your deck, it's going to make the chances of you getting any specific card less.
Yes.
There's 2 types of damage. There's a thing that says spam damage. That's going to get shuffled into your deck. When you draw spam, it will build up in your hand over time as you do not discard them at the end of the programming phase. To get rid of spam cards, you must program them into your registers or shut down your robot. So you can declare shutdown, and you don't do anything, but you get rid of like all your damage cards.
Okay.
When you reveal a spam card in one of your registers, so whenever you take damage, you draw a card, and there's 2 types: spam and haywire.
Gotcha.
That's what I'm talking about. If you reveal a spam card, like say you play it on here, you discard the spam card face up into the damage discard, so it's out of your deck. Take the top card from your programming deck and place it face up there, so it's a random. So you don't. It's not a wasted action, but you just randomize. You don't get to decide what it is.
Yeah.
And then finally resolve the new card. If that card is spam, return it to step 1 above, and congrats on getting rid of 2 spam for the price of 1. When you receive a haywire damage card, do not show it to your fellow players or discard it. Instead, place it face down under the programming card in the current register of your player mat. Your robot has received an electrical jolt that will create a wild effect during the following round. Each register can have a maximum of 1 face down card. So if you already have one in there, you just discard it.
Gotcha. It's a wild magic search.
Yeah, if you draw additional ones and you already have it, place them face up. Yeah, you lucked out. I already said that. At the end of the round, when you're discarding cards from your registers, discard only face up cards. So like the card will get put face down, everything else will get discarded. It'll be there for the next round, basically. So only 1 haywire. You may look at them, but you must leave them in the registers where they were placed. So. Okay, I think that's...
So something could prevent you from doing all 5 of your actions?
So the haywires are kind of random, chaotic things.
Just in general.
Yes.
Because you're saying like somehow I could skip action 3 that would stay face down.
No. What happens is if we were on action 3,
Yes.
when you took the damage and it was a haywire, it goes underneath action 3, and then the next time you will skip action 3 in the sense of you won't put a card there.
Okay.
But you'll know what's going to happen because you'll see the card that's there, and you can plan around it.
Okay, so haywires affect
The next turn.
rotation.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. And just like...
So actions are always face up?
No, they're face down, and then we reveal them face. Like,
Okay.
as we do them, they get face up.
Gotcha. So would anything prevent that from happening?
If you fall off the map or into a pit, which there's not a pit, but you can push people off the map, in which case you do not complete any of your other actions. You get basically pushed to the respawn point.
Okay, gotcha.
But you don't do anything until the next rotation.
Full rotation. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Because,
And like your actions would stay face down because you didn't do them?
well, you would discard them.
Oh, they get discarded
Yeah.
anyway. Okay.
Yeah. So, like, if I'm if I'm here and you're in front of me, I do a move 1, I also push you.
Yes.
Unless you hit a wall. Like if there's no way for us to physically
Push me off the conveyor belt, and then the board activates, and you fly off the board.
Yeah. So that's the other thing is you can shut down while you're on a conveyor, so that the conveyor continues to move you around the board while you're. So I get to place first.
Yes.
And these are just to mark off that we can't go there. So I'm going to I'm just gonna go here.
Oh, we can't go here?
Yeah, that's why they're marked. Like, this is just so you can reuse it for all the different boards.
Okay.
These are marked saying, like, you can't go here because then you're right there.
Oh, you're right at the... Okay,
Yeah.
I see.
For this scenario, these ones are unavailable.
Gotcha. Okay, I don't know. I can start over here, I guess.
Okay, so then put your bot over there. These now come off the board. Let the race begin.
guy's not facing forward.
Well, he's going to move.
Unless you want to go that way. I don't fucking care which way you want to go.
That's true. I guess his facing does matter. Yes, because you do get to choose your facing.
You're making a left turn.
Oh, there's his
yeah,
eyes.
yeah,
Okay.
he's got a nub on the bottom.
Oh, I see it now. There's an arrow. There.
Yeah, there's a point.
The base is not round.
No.
Okay, let me see what my. All right. So first of all, we start with upgrades. I'm not going to install any upgrades yet, just because it doesn't feel like. So, are you going to get an upgrade or install an upgrade?
I'm sure this is useful, but I don't know yet.
Beetle says
so
facing is very important in this game.
yeah, like I'm sure this is a useful card. and
Yeah,
I
that's
can
where it's like I
afford it,
kind of want to like
but
do
I
some
don't
stuff
know.
before.
Yeah, I don't know what it's about.
Yeah,
so
we're just gonna go ahead and start. So 9 cards.
9 cards.
Keep sticking together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, there's a draw pile thing. I just now noticed that. So now you're going to pick 5 of these, and remember your ordering matters. Oh my gosh! Look at it! Look at this hand. This is a great hand. Oh, never mind. I just saw. I just saw that card.
This hand rolls. This hand sucks.
Well, it's still not the greatest, but it made it a lot better. So I think I'm gonna lock in that one, and then you put in all 5, by the way, before we
yep.
run any of them. Just making sure I explained that. Oh, and turns. So if you move along the conveyor belt, you will turn facing.
Okay.
So I'm going to move you for a sec.
Yep.
If you're here, you'll turn when you go here.
Gotcha.
However, if I'm here and I go like this, I don't turn at all.
That makes
If
sense.
you think like how the conveyor belt works,
now, does that work on? So like if I roll into the conveyor belt like that,
you're going to move that way.
I'm going to continue facing that way,
Correct.
and then I'll turn that way.
Correct.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep.
Now, when does the board activate? Like, you'll do move 1, I'll do move 1. The board activates.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. And the grid is lined up. It just may not look like it. And also, I keep bumping it. Well, it's also it's just it's hard to see.
Some of the dimensions are a little
Yeah. Well, this is also like bending up slightly. Also, this game has a death wish.
It does.
I didn't think a game could have a death wish, but like, okay, so this was the game that got in that had the water damage, right? So I'm like, okay, I got a family thing. That's why we were a little late. Plus, trying to find space. Had a family thing. All right. So I knew I was going to be coming straight from work to here. So I was like, okay, I took all my stuff with me to work, including the game and stuff. It's hot outside. I don't want to leave it in my car, so I take it into work. Guess what happens when I go to leave? Pouring down rain.
Yep.
So like I had to like scavenge, and luckily in one of my random drawers I found in my desk an IKEA grocery bag and managed to shove it in there. But I was like, this game just wants to get wet and just die. Like, geez, I haven't even done anything yet.
I don't fucking know. Green is the death respawn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see here. I don't know what I'm like. The last couple, I'm like, wait, did I? Yeah. And then, yeah. This is one of those games that, like, it'll probably help to have multiple people.
Yeah.
But I figured for a starting one. All right. Okay, I think I'm in. I think.
Actually, I want. This is convoluted. That, which will put me there. And then that, which will put me there.
That could be fun. So how's everybody's Monday?
That'll put me there. And that'll move me back there. And then I'll do.
Man, they got maps, like all kinds of crazy stuff in there. I could see why people like this. And it's just, because it's like, I was expecting there to be a lot more. And then it was like, oh, that's right. This game is from like the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
Or 90s, I guess, because it's a Richard Garfield game. But yeah, there's going to be they announced a Transformers version of this.
Nice.
Where, like, in addition to that, you also have, like, changing modes.
Oh, sweet. To
Yeah.
have like to move 2 could become move 4.
Or maybe
If you
better
change
weapons.
or better weapon. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to at first. I'm going to move 3.
Okay.
This was the card I was like, ooh, that's actually helpful.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go. That was 1, 2, 3.
Okay. And then I'm going to 2.
Okay.
1, 2.
1, 2. All right. So now technically the board activates all at the same time. So if we're ever in a position where like we both get pushed into the same place, doesn't happen.
Gotcha.
Too hot outside. I'm rooting for the coolest name bot. Well, that would probably be Hulk X90 versus Spinbot. Oh, I need to pull this back so I can have room for my installed upgrades. Okay, so we did all that.
Yes,
Or
now
we
the
did-
board activates.
Now the board activates. I'm just making it so we can see this card again.
And
All right, so blue conveyor belt. So I'm going to move 1,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm going to move again because I'm still on blue. And I'm rotating.
And it rotates you.
Yep.
Okay.
You're going to
Same
move
with me.
1,
Yep.
and because you're still on blue, you're going to move again.
Gotcha.
All right?
The double arrows really help.
Yeah. There's no green. There's no anything else. So we're all good.
Yes.
Next, so going to register 2, I have a rotate right. I hope I did the. Yes, I did the. So rotate right. I'm going to go boop.
Okay. I have a move 2.
Oh, Jesus. All right.
Boop. Okay.
Okay. So now this is where things get tricky or things get acting up. So
Well,
I'm
the
going to.
board, the board activates and we both move.
Yeah, that's
2.
true. That's true. We both move 2. So you go 1, 2, and then I go 1, 2 to here.
Yep.
Yep. All right. We're good?
Yep.
So then activation 3, I'm moving 1.
Okay.
Whoop. But I don't change facing because I just moved onto the spot.
Yes. I am moving back 1.
Okay. So I move you back.
Okay.
Now the board activates, and I rotate to here.
Yes.
Okay?
All right. And that was it.
Yep. Then I rotate right. I messed up my. I was thinking I was going to be here, so this is where like things happen. So I rotate. Boop.
Okay. I rotate right as well.
Did I get that right?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Oh, hey. Hey. Back up. This is neat. Keep up the good work. Hello from NYC.
Oh, hey. All right.
How hot is it in New York? It's got to be cooler than here. Okay, so we did the board, or no?
No, the board is now activating.
The board is now activated.
So
So I'm
you-
going to move
Yes.
over here. Nothing for you.
Nope.
And then I'm going. This is where I thought I was going to be facing this way.
Okay.
So now it's I U-turn.
Gotcha. Okay. I move 1.
Okay. Hey.
Board activates.
Board activates. You get an energy. Board activates. I move this way.
Yes.
Now we toss everything. Or I forgot at the end of each turn we could have fired, but This was
Oh.
a learning round.
Yeah, and I mean,
So technically, after each activation, we could have shot
we could have shot. Yes.
if we were facing
If
the
we
right
were
way.
like looking in the right direction. Yeah,
Correct.
I gotcha.
So,
It makes sense to
oops,
fire.
what did I? Oh yeah. So now discard everything that and then we go back to upgrades.
Okay.
So now, I'm going to pay 1 and install a laser kata.
Oh.
So after I perform a U-turn, my robot fires its laser in all 4 directions.
Okay. I'm gonna pay all 4 and install the scrambler. Instead of firing your main laser, you may fire the scrambler. If you do, replace the target's next register card with the top card from their programming deck. Cannot be used on register 5.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so then 1, 2. Oh, and
Even get rid of our hand?
Yes, the entire hand is discarded. You're drawing fresh cards every time.
Gotcha.
And then when you're done, when you exhaust, you shuffle.
Uh-huh.
So, and you are going to be priority player this time.
Gotcha.
All right.
That seems annoying.
What?
Because that was you've only got 20 cards.
I know, but that's why, because then the damage cards get rotated through faster.
Okay.
Please tell me I have. Dang it! I need something. There's a specific card that would like if I had a backup, that would be great right now.
Okay, so I mean, I'm just gonna do that.
All right.
Oh, yeah. See, I didn't even realize that, but yeah, I'm doing that.
Let's do
I'm gonna do that.
that.
And then
And then. Do I have. Okay. Okay. I think I'm good.
That right there, which will put me right there. And
Well,
that'll
I guess
happen, and then
technically I'll
that'll
leave that
happen.
over there. Okay.
And I'll put that right there, which will put me right there.
Yeah, I must have in my figuring. I must have forgot one of the double arrows because I thought I was going to be like here, and that's why I put like an extra turn in there so that I would be.
So it would rotate
So
you that,
my idea was that I was going to be facing. I think I was supposed to be facing that way, but I ended up facing like completely different direction.
Put me right there. And that. And then I'll do that, which will put me right there. Hang on, so that'll do that, which will put me there.
Man, I bet like AP players, they would just be like, "No, what do I do?"
Put me there. I mean, I can. I have to. Which way am I going to be facing? Oh, yeah, I'll be facing that way.
This being up here with the glass right here behind us, the storefronts back here. This reminds me of like, was it like the morning or the Today Show when there's like people
yeah.
like in the background.
Okay, all right, we'll see how that goes.
All right, you are a priority player.
I will go first. I will power up.
Power up,
Hoobacha.
power up. I will move 1 to get off this conveyor belt.
There you go. All right.
Before I get pushed off the map.
Okay.
All right. Nothing happens board-wise.
Still on a battery.
Oh, you're still on a battery. That's right.
All right, another
How
energy.
how fortunate.
All right, hey, look at that. All
Number 2.
right, next up, number 2. Move 2.
Woo!
Bam, bam.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Nothing happens for me. Oh no, my card.
Your
Dirt.
card. Yeah.
Rotate left.
Rotate left.
Whoop.
Making a left turn.
Making another left turn. All right.
Okay.
The board activates.
Board activates. So
and you're
bam.
gonna go like that.
Yep. And then bam again.
Yes.
'Cause
Right.
it's a twofer.
Yep. Yep.
All right.
All right. Number 3.
Number 3. Move 3.
All right.
1, 2, 3.
Yep. My 3 is again. So this repeats whatever the last one I did. So I am like that.
Okay.
None of us are on a board space.
So nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
All right.
Number 4.
Kubacha. Again. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
All right. Here we go.
Uh,
Your card.
Yep. Oh, right. My 4. Move 2. 1, 2. All right. So I go first.
Yep.
Because I'm on the blue. So I'm going to move this way. And then I'm going to move like that, I guess. I didn't think this
Yes.
one through very much.
Yeah. Yeah. So it turns you, and yep,
Yeah.
you are now facing that way.
You.
I move up to here and rotate that. Nope.
What?
Rotate to the right.
Well, yeah, but then you rotate.
Well, it turned me around to the right. It turned me around to the right.
But you moved onto here.
Yes.
So you don't, when you move,
Oh, only if it puts
only
you
if
right
you
there?
slid onto it.
Okay, gotcha.
So
So-
you
so-
moved that way, and then you get rotated like that because now you've slid onto this spot.
Okay. I'm there. I'm with you. All right. Boom. Rotate right.
Mine was power up. So board activates.
Yep.
1, 2, and
board
then
activates.
and you're
1.
gonna go 1.
Okay.
Yep. Now discard. And should be like 2 cards left, and then shuffle.
And then shuffle that. Okay.
I do like the mini. Like, yes, they're like normally when you have pre-painted minis for this, they're usually kind of crappy.
Mhm.
Like I'm thinking like Betrayal. I don't know if you remember Betrayal.
Oh yeah, they were.
They were very, very bad. But these are pretty legit actually. What was I? This way? I think I was right there.
Yes.
In that direction. Oh, I forgot upgrade first. So before we
Well, I mean, we can still shuffle.
yeah.
That's no problem. Not that
I'm
I
at
can purchase
3.
anything at the moment.
Oh, and
can.
I am priority player now.
I can. I'll spend 1 and get
Yeah,
a.
I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna spend
what's
1
up there.
and I'm gonna draw a card.
It's kind of dumb.
I'm gonna install this. This is a temporary. Boink. Move to a unoccupied adjacent space without changing facing. I'm assuming that happens now.
Well, it says it's a movement upgrade.
Ah.
So. What's the text say again?
Oh wait, there's a
Yeah.
there's a card listing in
2,
here.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay. Upgrade cards. Which one is that? Boink.
Yeah.
Temporary. It just reads the same thing as before.
Oh.
Oh, movement upgrades may be used immediately, either immediately before or after your robot executes its programming card activation.
Okay.
So anytime I move, I can do that this turn.
Oh, cool.
But then it's going to go away.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Once used in the effect, so I can do this once. Sorry, I can do this once, and then it goes away. And then all other temporary upgrades may be used at any time. Okay. So now I need to. 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 9. All right. Do I not have a backup in this one? I don't think I've seen a backup card yet.
And I'll do that, and that'll put me right there.
All right, well, I'm going to run off the board if I don't do, so I'm going to do that.
Just put me right there. And then so then I'll move that. And then I'll need that. Okay.
Okay. All right. I think I did this right.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to move one.
Okay. Boom. Put you right there.
Yep.
Okay.
What do you got?
I am also going to move one.
So you move to here.
Puts me right there.
All right. And then now the board activates and puts you...
Puts me right there and
turns you that way.
Yep.
Yep. Activation 2, I'm going to rotate left.
Okay. His left.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Mine. Let's move back.
Oh, nice. All right. Nothing board activates.
Yep.
So I'm going to rotate again.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot I could do that. Okay.
Again. So I back up.
Nice. All right. I'm going to power up.
Okay. I'm going to rotate left.
Then I'm going to power up again.
All right.
And I'm going to use this upgrade to move on to the... Actually, no, I should move to to that. And then that gets this gets discarded.
Oh, because you did it again. Okay, gotcha. And now I will move 2. 1, 2. So the board activates, and we both gain an energy.
Yep.
And that was it.
Yep. Methinks Philip has this in the bag, because you're also the priority player now.
Yeah, watch me not get like a turn.
I know, right? Well, I mean, all you got to do is just like slide to the left. One hop this time. Actually, I should have stayed where I was, because then I could have just shot you.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh wait, upgrades first.
9.
Do I want? Ooh, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to install the tractor beam.
Okay.
Instead of firing my main laser, I can fire the tractor beam, which pulls the target robot one space towards me instead.
Okay.
But again, I got to be line of sight to him. All right. So, oh no, I don't need a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. All right, now I got to check something on when do I rotate on the conveyor belts.
Oh.
Like, is it when the board activates I rotate, or when the belt causes to convey onto a curved rotate conduit space, they will then rotate? Okay. Meaning, like, if I go here, then it moves me and automatically turns me.
Gotcha.
So that may actually change what I'm doing. Shoot. Oh, now I get the move back. Yeah, I'm in kind of a tricky spot, because if I just like try and go forward, I'm gonna get like spun in different directions.
What does shooting do? It just gives you damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which could be a haywire or could be spam.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm having trouble with the figuring out in all of this which way I'm going to be facing. Okay, so I think that's my best first bet.
The life-size Robo Rally
Mm-hmm.
at Gen Con, like that was cool. I like they have everything programmed, and it'll take care of a lot of that stuff for you.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool. I think those ones auto fire if they have.
I would imagine.
It's a choose.
I think so. It's right here.
Oh yeah.
Each robot has a built-in main laser weapon that fires in the direct. Yeah, so it activates. Like
Oh,
it's not a.
If you're looking at me, you're going to shoot me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I guess there's no reason not to.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, that's why this one says you may fire the scrambler.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we're gonna do that. And we're gonna do that. This could go really bad, but I think I've got this figured out. Okay. You are priority player.
Rotate left.
Okay. I am going to move 3.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3. All right.
Aren't you facing that way? Your point?
Was I?
Which? I don't remember which way you're facing. We'll allow it.
This is why facing matters.
Yeah, it's my face.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Board activates for me first.
Yes.
So I move on to here, and the way I believe it's because I'm rotating this way. I think.
Yeah.
This is where it was getting confusing of being backwards and.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Now you activate and get an energy.
I get an energy. Okay.
Now
Gotcha.
card number 2.
Move 2.
No.
Boop. Da 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 da. U-turn, flip it around. There you go. And then when the board moved, you'd be looking at my ass to shoot me.
Yeah, that's why it was like, oh wait, because
board activates.
Huh?
Because board activates.
Board activates. Turns me this way. I'm facing you. Tractor beam. I pull you 1 space away. This happens before we check to see if you're at the spot.
Oh, okay.
So I tractor beam and pull you back 1. And now you are not on the spot. So what was your card 3?
Card 3 was power up.
Oh shoot! I think I thought I was here.
Oh.
All right. So 1, 2, and then board activates. So I'm gonna go here. No.
Yep.
Yeah, I was right. Like that, and then I'm gonna be like that.
Yep.
Nothing activates for you.
Nope.
So what was your card 4?
Card 4 was rotate to the right.
Move forward 1.
Okay.
And then what was your last card?
Rotate to the left.
Mine was, I thought I was going to be like shooting down this way. I messed up.
Move
so now
1.
I'm here.
Yep.
And I go like that.
And then you go, and then it moves you
that
right
way.
there. So
Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome. Good, because now I'm the priority player. Aha, you thought you had it.
I did thought I had it.
And I said, not today. I don't really have enough energy to do. Even if I drew something, I wouldn't be able to play it.
Yeah. might be. Let me pay 1 to draw and see what pops up.
Well, yeah, because you're Mr. All the Energy here.
Yeah, why not?
What does that do?
Double-barreled laser.
Uh-oh.
Additional damage to robots.
2 damage, basically?
Yeah. 2, 3.
Really hope I get a U-turn as... Oh, but if I get a U-turn... Shoot.
It'll still flip you around.
It'll flip me, yeah.
To different 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So I don't think there's any... As long as you get a move 1, I don't think there's anything I can do. Yeah, I think in my planning, I kept forgetting this is move 2. I think that's what's throwing me off. I just need to hope you don't have a move 1. I don't think this really matters, but... Okay. Okay. For me, I'm just gonna rotate left. So I'm gonna rotate left. What's your first one? Is it move 1?
It's a move 1.
All right, you win. I stopped you for a round.
You did. You did. I was actually ready though, because if you did get a U-turn and were able to, oh no, because board would have gone.
That's
first,
what I say. Even if I'd gotten
your
a
robot
U-turn,
level.
yeah.
I was like, if you're able to pull me back, it's moving 1 again.
Yeah, because I don't think, because what was I was facing like.
You're facing that way.
I was facing this way.
Yeah, but the board would have hit you first. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I was facing that way. Like, yes, I could have moved. I had the thing I could have moved backwards, but then that's not gonna. I mean, I would have shot you. Well, no, because that's when a U-turn.
Because that's a.
Yeah. So, yeah, I get this card, and somehow only get like a U-turn in the worst possible places.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think there's any way. Yeah, basically, my goal was I was gonna end up like this at the end of all 5, but. So that's Robo Rally.
That's Robo Rally. Yeah, I had crab legs. You may place a move 1 card in the same register as a rotate left or rotate right. And during that register, your robot will move 1 space to the left or right, respectively, without rotating.
Wait, say that again.
So it would have allowed me
Oh,
to
sideways walk.
keep facing and move. And spam filter was after refilling your hand at the start of the programming phase, flip the top card of the programming deck face up.
You ever ooh. Okay. You ever gone to use the carts from IKEA? That's what the crab legs are, where you can slide them.
Wheels?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, look at the maps they have in there. Like, yeah, this was basic, but that was kind of the point. Is it's supposed to be?
Get you in on
To get you hooked. I think they're all the way in the back.
all the way in the back.
Yeah, like look at the advanced boards.
Maps. There we go. Starter course, milk run, beginner courses.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you can't use those. All right. Checkpoint 1 and checkpoint 2.
Yeah, so this one just had one checkpoint, but in a bigger game you would have,
1, 2,
and
3,
that's what
4.
there's stickers that say like 1, 2, 3, 4 on them.
Yeah.
You have to hit them in order, and that's where you'll have like a marker on here, and you move it like I've clicked this one, that one, that one.
Ooh, Box Canyon.
Mm-hmm.
Using two mat boards.
And then they even have like design your own course.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Okay, Twist and Shout looks kind of cool.
What?
Twist and Shout.
Let me see it.
That looks kind of cool, but it ends in a pit. Up here. Sorry.
Oh. Oh, that one.
Yeah, it ends in a pit.
We'll put it face down so the camera.
And you're what? Oh, these are lined up like super weird.
What are?
Like treachery.
Oh. Well, that's not super weird because you got to imagine that's just this one's just halfway. Oh, it's not. It's slightly over one.
Yeah, it's
That's weird.
And then this one, checkpoint 1's way the hell over here.
Mm-hmm.
Then there are board lasers
Yep.
that'll take you out and drop you in the pit. If
And
you're not too
checkpoint
careful.
2 is all the way over here. So you have to
In
go
the
from
board laser.
here to there.
Jeez, man. And those are so that's a long game length.
Yeah. Yeah. That's where it tells you,
Yes, 4 boards.
including.
The serpentine.
Okay, so hold on. Where you start here.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna go to here first. Then you got to get all the way over to here.
Yep.
And then yes, you're doing a zigzag.
Ooh, ride the lightning. Oh, that's annoying because 1's in the middle. Then you got to come back and then go to 3.
Where's the start? Oh, okay, here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can start at all spots. That's and that's the designing your own courses. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait. That was one board and it said long
What?
over here.
Which one? Yeah, because there's 5 checkpoints.
Oh.
And the last one is in the docking bay.
And there's a whole bunch of things.
Board lasers and
So
pits, yeah.
if you fall, Hose 40K says what happens if you fall off the board. If you fall off the board, you don't get any more of your register, your actions, and basically you would put your token on the respawn spot, and then on that turn, on the next turn you would spawn in on that spot. And you can't, quote, die, per se. It's just you would take so much damage that, like falling into a pit or falling off the board would be how you would, quote, die. And then you just kind of respawn. As far as damage you keep taking, you just fill up your deck with damage cards to where, like, oh, I can only, like, move 1 and then I'm full of damage. But if you... But if you shut down, I believe I have to really look it back out. If you shut down, like you clear off all your, even in your discard pile in your deck. So here's some of the haywire cards.
Okay.
Move 1, like it just says move 1, rotate left, move 1. So it's just automatically making you do something. Install a permanent upgrade from your collection of uninstalled upgrades. At the end of round, place that card into the upgrade discard. Let's see.
What if you don't have is it energy free install?
It just says, yeah,
It just says install it.
I think so. Our damage cards, yes. So every one of these reading is a different one. So you've got your haywire card that's kind of this purple back, and then you've got the spam cards that are just green. The green spam cards, these are just fillers, so they just fill up your deck and keep you from doing anything. The haywire cards, that's where when you get hit with them and you draw it and you see it, you put it down in the spot that the number you're on, and it will be there for the next time. The next time you fill it up. Let's see, what else have we got here? Move 1, your robot's main laser does 1 additional damage per this register. Move back 3. Remove a card in your discard pile from the game.
Oh, wow.
Rotate left or right. There's a bunch of like combinations. So it's like some can be good and some can be iffy. Move left or move 2 left. Oh, move 2 left or right without changing facing. That's kind of the crab leg.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Oh, okay. So we were supposed to do that earlier.
What?
The 4 extra cards.
Yeah.
get rid of them before you even start.
Yeah, well, yeah, I just set them off to the side. Philip was a programming genius.
Philip was lucky. Philip was also, because it says the moment the priority player reveals their first card, no one can change their program.
Right.
And like I'm sitting here flipping mine around as you're flipping. I was like, no wait.
Oh, I didn't even see you messing with it.
I was like, real quick,
Yeah, it looks like fun. Might need one or more. Yeah. We're definitely. This was a simple board.
Yes.
So there's not that. And then B, there's only the two of us, so there's only so much chaos. But yeah, you put in, this game plays up to 6. That's why there's 6 robots. So like, could you imagine, like even this board with 6 players would be crazy.
Yeah.
Because remember, like if you bump into somebody or somebody moves you, now your program is off.
Your whole scheme is done.
And so I didn't go through all of these. So the board lasers, they fire. They through walls, but hit more than one robot. Oh, they cannot. The board lasers fire till they hit something.
Okay.
So even if there's only one robot, or like if there's two, like if there's a board laser going this way and we're both in the way, it's hitting whoever first.
It'll take me and leave you alone. Okay.
Push panels. That's where Rusty Beard was talking about. They mess up your program. They push any robot in that space one space away from the wall, but they only the push panels have numbers on them. Let's see if we can find. Does that have the? See if we can find one that's got push panels on it. Let's flip. Let's see what's on the other side of this. Okay.
Here we go.
So
2, 4, 1,
yeah.
3, 5.
So the 2, 4 corresponds to the numbers here. Those are the ones where they activate.
Oh, that's what.
So they only activate on specific registers.
Okay.
Gears rotate robots standing on them 90 degrees in the direction, so that they'll. It's like a conveyor, but only in one spot. And then you already know about checkpoints. I don't know if the decks are any different, but I would imagine they're probably just all the same decks.
Oh yeah, because it says like you've got 4 copies of Move 1, 3
Okay,
copies of
so
Move
it's got
2.
the difference in there. I'm surprised I never picked this one up before. 6 players too much, I think. I think if you're all learning, probably.
Yeah.
But it's one of those that like you could make a event out of it. Of like we're just gonna do some hijinks, like say you're doing a club or a theme day or like a racing theme day. This could be like a fun big standard middle of the road kind of gameplay. Because like I said, the rules are really simple. Like it gets kind of complicated with the facing, but as far as like explaining it, like I explained most of the rules in about 2 minutes.
Yeah, everyone has the same 20 cards.
Yeah, okay.
If you put in again in register 1, it acts like spam, and you just grab the top card.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That's neat.
Granted, we didn't get the full experience. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, no, I'm digging it. Ever since I saw the big the robots.
That's why I figured, because it was like we see it every year, and we're always like, that looks awesome.
And it's always sold out.
Yeah. And it was like, because I never play it, I hear Beetle talking about it all the time. So I was like, okay, I need to play this game. And this is a Richard Garfield game, so a Magic the Gathering design. In fact,
cool.
I could be wrong, but this is what they were saying at the Renegade, that Robo Rally was actually the game that started Wizards of the Coast. Like, he brought them this game, and they go, well, we're looking for something small and light, and developed Magic the Gathering, and then came back and then made Robo Rally. More gameplay fun on Oddball streams. This was fun.
So what if you think we'll get a like a Robo Rally deck in Magic?
It's kind of surprising. Well, no, they did that with Transformers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I am liking the Oddball streams for like this. We got the apps. Things might get a little weird.
Oh, excuse me.
So streams are going to be a little weird because we're trying to sell our house right now and move. So that's why like the store. One reason, because like the play area that is mostly got boxes in it right now.
Yeah.
The studio is still going to be set up for the moment until we sell the house, but that may depend. Like there may have to be a couple of digital games to fill in gaps where I can just have my computer. What are you looking for? What are you looking for?
All 6 of them.
Oh, then there's the one on the one we
there
were
we go.
using.
There we
You
go.
remember we were using one?
Well, like they were spread out. I'm like,
Yeah.
why?
Give me the. Let me see the ripped board thing. So I throw those away and
The
don't.
ones are gone.
Yeah.
The actual
Yeah, like we'll probably change things up. I don't like so the next time may not be this again. Depends on. Like I would probably play this again on stream if we had like a larger group with a bigger board.
Yeah.
Just for the chaos. Yes, so those are the tokens that go on the
so
checkpoint.
How many? Yeah,
We weren't.
because we just had one.
Yeah, you got a red cube underneath your board.
L'orange.
Orange. Yeah, my other card was a reinitialize. Give the priority token to any player, including
Oh.
yourself.
Okay.
Which was like
Mine.
the times that would have come in handy. I was already
Yeah.
priority
the
player.
Priority player. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Midlawn.
Oh, that's the damage stick. Here, throw that on that stack. And then we got the. Yeah. So yeah, definitely. I'm trying to think of other games. Damn it! I might have to buy this. Miniature marker is selling for $35. So are they
Okay.
selling this this? So what we're playing? I forgot to mention. This is the Renegade Games version of this. So this just came out recently. Like they were selling it at Gen Con. And they just announced the Transformers one. That sounds like it's going to be dope.
Yeah.
Especially the way we are about things.
I last week I watched Rise of the Beasts.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm so far behind on. I only saw up to 3 on the Transformers ones.
Okay.
I
So
didn't.
see any of the Mark Wahlberg
I
ones?
didn't see the Mark Wahlberg ones. Although I've seen clips on, on
Uh-huh.
TikTok.
Yeah.
So wait, where are you put? Oh, are they on the flags?
So these little ones are on the flags.
Oh, and then the
They-
other ones go on the bases. I'm assuming.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to like these ones only go one way.
Yeah.
But those are squares and these are squares. You can put them whichever way you want.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to make that
You can
decision for
go ahead and do it.
I'm gonna make them in. I'm just gonna rotate them.
I really do like how, because I don't know how different will the Transformers one be. So like I said,
Oh Lord.
actually toss me the tablet.
The tablet. 2 for 1 every Wednesday. Please be kind. Rewind. Large adult section in the back. You nasty.
What's up, other Phil? Yeah,
What's going on, man?
we just he just kicked my ass in Robo Rally. All right, but they announced a Transformers Robo Rally, and somebody was asking like, what is that like? So that's what I'm looking.
I believed in the heart of the cards, and
He thought he had it in the bag, and then I had a tractor beam that pulled him off the spot, and then all he had to do is just move forward one. And he got okay.
so luckily I stacked my activation with. Okay, if he's gonna keep pulling me backward, I'm gonna keep moving forward 1.
Yes, he just had a bunch of move forward. So in this game, you'll choose between 6 different Transformer robots to play. The Transformers each have their own upgrades to give them unique mechanics to use. They'll be able to run the course in both bot and alt modes to give them an advantage in each race. The game box will come with 4 completely new double-sided boards representing the various landscapes of Velocitron. I'm assuming that's like the racetrack, or maybe it's maybe it's just like a planet. Huh? It's like a race planet.
Okay.
Yeah. Apparently, I think, but it says 2024, so we got a little bit. So we can get really good at this, and then we'll throw in the Transformers into the mix.
Mix the boards up.
Yeah. Well, I think that's the thing. Like they're coming out with or they have already. Like expand, like when they came out with it, that was just boards,
Oh, okay.
just like maps to like remake your own stuff.
I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map.
Doug, have you ever played Robo Rally? Okay. It's been out for forever, so
I know. That's why I say not that I can remember.
yeah. So yeah. And then they just announced that, and then they did GI Joe Axis and Allies. So
Okay.
GI Joe powered by Axis and Allies game. It's like Battle for the the polar ice caps or something like that. Like Cobra Commander's got his weather machine
I
Mark
was just
II,
about to, yeah, that was,
and you got us. The Joe's got to stop him.
that's actually that's your after credits of I'm not even of Transformers.
Oh really?
Uh huh.
Like the GI Joe,
Dude
or
gets recruited into GI Joe.
really?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. I seriously have an idea for a blog post that's just like, how come Renegade is much better at marketing Hasbro properties than Hasbro is? Because it's like they got the like Hasbro owns D&D, but it took like them licensing all their stuff to Renegade for them to make like a Transformers role playing game, and it's using some other system. When it's like you could have done this with D&D.
We could have had
Yeah.
Optimus in 5e.
Yeah. And like for instance, I did when I was doing my MBA, I had a class.
We're gonna build Optimus, but put everything in agility, so he's a rogue.
So the year that the Bumblebee movie came out,
Okay.
I was in an MBA class where we had to like pick a company that was publicly traded and analyze their annual reports basically, and like broke down different parts. And they were talking, and I picked Hasbro because I was trying to do gaming stuff, and they're talking about in their annual report like, oh, we want to like grow all of our different brands to be $1 million brands and blah blah blah. And they even talk about like the different Transformers movie, and I'm like, this was also the same time that they came out with the Transformers trading card game.
Okay.
And I was like, how are you not, like, I'd be giving away starter decks to everyone, like, the first day one that goes to see the Bumblebee movie. Like, that should be a given. And then like, yes, it will cost you a little bit, but you'll get all these little kids that are like, oh my God, I want to buy Transformers cards. And it doesn't even have to be like, it could be a 20 card special
The
deck.
Detective Pikachu movie gave you like a
Yeah.
small booster
Well, that was a
pack.
booster pack.
Yeah.
But like, if you're trying to sell, you want to give them something they can technically play, so that they're like, "Oh, this game's really cool. It's got
Why not?
flippable
Give 'em
cards."
a little booster pack, whet their appetite, and then
That's
mom and
true.
dad gotta go buy.
That's true.
Yeah.
Or even just a promo card.
That's true. Even just a promo card. That's just like a Bumblebee, because the Transformers had the flip cards where you had like you opened them up. Or no, excuse me. That was I think those were the combiner ones. The regular ones I think just flipped back and forth, and then the combiner ones also opened up.
The Transformers had a transformed version and the vehicle version.
Right. Yeah, it was just a card that flipped, but then I think the combiners, they had like the Devastator, the cards also folded, so it was like you had one side, other side, and then opened up
Oh.
to be like Devastator. I think. I'm pretty sure I remember that. I remember seeing like, because people were making special card holders that had hinges on them, because when they did that for Marvel Champions with like Ant-Man, people were using that game. Because by that point, nobody was playing the Transformers one. Yeah, Hoser for you said Renegade puts more effort into their components and graphic design. I guess that's just like Hasbro doesn't give a shit.
And for the money, that's it.
But it's wild. That's like, we were just looking even at the minis. Like, have you ever played Betrayal?
A while ago.
But like I was talking about like the pre-painted. Like usually when you get a game that has pre-painted minis at a low price, yeah, they're kind of mid. Look at the minis in here. Like you can tell they're cheap, but they're not bad. Like this is like a Miniature Market has this game for $35. Like that's not bad for, I was expecting far worse. Yeah, exactly. Like droopy stabs and. Oh my gosh, yeah, yeah. Betrayal is renowned for how terrible the pre-painted minis are.
It's like even Wizards, what was it, the Planeswalker games that they did.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The Heroescape.
Yeah.
The Heroescape, but we don't want to print a bunch of plastic, so it was just like the mat and cardboard, and then like a couple of hexes.
I've seen those minis. They're
More Hero Quest. Oh, wrong game.
What somebody was talking about, like we should just strip out the minis and put BattleTech mechs on here instead. Although
you could.
I don't, the hex or the squares are a little small. I think the hexes would be over. You might be able to do it with the old Catalyst ones that were thinner bases. You might be able to do those.
Pop them off the hex, put them on squares.
True.
Magnets.
What?
The life-size Robo Rally with BattleTech mechs.
No. So
4K Knights.
Yeah.
no, what I'm hearing is we need to be like, hey, Renegade, we got the idea for your next themed Robo Rally. Let's do Power Rangers Megazords Robo Rally.
Yes.
We'll just go. We'll get Blake to 3D print us some Zords and some of the monsters, and then use those instead.
All the comic crossovers.
It can be
are going-
called Rita Rally.
Yes. All the comic crossovers.
Yeah.
Currently it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles
Mm-hmm.
and Power Rangers. Krang hijacked the Megazord
Mm.
and like rebuilt it, but then there's like a giant Krang in the chest piloting this thing. Yeah.
I saw one where it was like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Batman.
Yeah.
Okay. I can see it.
Well, does New York exist in the DC universe?
Technically, I think so.
Yes.
Metropolis, right?
What's that?
No,
Gotham
Metropolis
City,
is
New York.
Metropolis is
New York
actually.
was actually separate from it.
Yeah.
Because they used to have the New Teen Titans were based there.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you had Batman down in Gotham and Superman up in Metropolis.
Yeah, because Metropolis is actually supposed to be somewhere near Kansas because that's where
But it's
Smallville.
got a
Yeah.
It's got a port.
it's got a seaport in the middle of frickin'
Or like in Batman v Superman, where they were literally across the way
They were
from each
across the
other.
river from each other. Yeah, it was friggin' Jersey and New York. That's
Oh,
what it was.
speaking of which, because we're just going off on tangents now, I heard a fun fan theory that might have been based on a rumor they heard somewhere.
Okay.
That so the Jared Leto Joker
Gotcha.
from like Suicide Squad and stuff. The rumor is that he is actually the former Robin that like they kind of show as like murdered in Batman v Superman. That's got the like ha jokes on you, where it's like no, he just got like maybe turned by like a previous like the actual Joker, and he's now like
They did that in the Batman Beyond. Yeah.
but like that's why like there's in the scene where they show the suit, that's why they're talking about like why he's so convinced Superman's going to eventually destroy us all. He's like, how many good people are there, how many stayed that way, and they kind of pan to the suit. Yeah, droopy staff suck.
Great deck.
Thank you, sir. Let's see. I can. Oh, that's right. They got the on here, so I can show you Hammerbot, and then Smashbot, and Twonky. His name's Twonky. He's the guy on the front of the cover box, and then Zoombot. That guy looks cool. That guy looks dope.
Yeah. No, with the big wheels, he looks like the standing car from Twisted Metal.
Yeah. And then this was Phillips, the Hulk X90. And
Big
then,
gun.
Yeah, and then the Spinbot is what I had. So yeah, there we go. We're gonna get cleaned up because then the store's gonna close in like 20 minutes. So thanks y'all for watching, and let us know what we need to play next. I got some stuff, but
Oh, hang on. Patreon.com/boards and swords.com/Patreon.
I had to make sure you get that in there before I hit stop.
That's what she said.